Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday night lockdown quiz. I hope you're all doing really well, and welcome back. It's been 6-7 months since we last did one, so welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all doing really well. Hope things have done well for everyone, and you're looking forward to another Saturday night lockdown quiz. As usual, we'll go through a few admin things and just get ready for the quiz tonight, plus a few other things. So we'll start shortly, and all you need as well is your pen and paper. Hopefully you've got your teams together, whether it be within your household or virtual. We'll have 5 rounds plus a pitch round. So you've already had obviously your pitch round sort of on screen for the last 10-15 minutes or so. Again, the link to the PDF version that can be opened up on your browser is in the chat and in the description as well. So there's already a few comments. I'll come to the whole look in just a mo. Someone's already made a comment on that. So you've got that as well. Also, as usual, we'll be doing the scores through the Google form. So there's the link to the Google form in the description and also in the live chat. So whoever your team captain is, again, remember, keep your team name the same because it helps me. And enter that after each round. After each round, we'll see how everyone's doing on the leaderboard to give you a bit of an idea. And so we can keep a running total. We'll take a break after 10 minutes, after the 3 rounds for 10 minutes or so. And as usual, that's pretty much it. The main thing as well, have fun, no Googling. And obviously my answer is final. This time there's no debate. If you come back with that's wrong, then you've been Googling and you get minus points. This time round, again, like I said, just wanted to sort of say how happy, hopefully, to see you all back. Hopefully a few people said they wanted to see the lockdown quiz come back. So I'm really happy to sort of be doing that again. As you can see, the hair is pretty big. It's pretty, going all over the place. The beard is, not particularly manly. But this time I thought we'll do as well, depending on how lockdown goes. And we don't know how long it's going to go. So I thought actually we'll try and do something so that people can have something to aim for. This is a quiz as well, just for fun, but I've got a little trophy here. So the winning team, I get that in sort of a camera, will get their name on the trophy each week. So we'll build up. As you can see, it's a trophy I've spent no amount of money on. And this trophy is in remembrance for, some of you guys will know, unfortunately, during the last lockdown, my dad, Peter, passed away. He was a great quizzer, loved his quizzing, as part of the Holston Hustlers. And this is the Pete Memorial Trophy. So you all get a chance to win that. I have put a link in the description. We are raising money for Devon Air Ambulance, who did amazing stuff for Dad. And again, as I said before, no obligation, but the link's down there. The other thing I wanted to mention as well from our last quiz, in our final quiz that we did in the last lockdown 1, I think it still was, you guys managed to raise over £300 for EDP. a drug and alcohol charity in Exeter, which was absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for that. That was absolutely brilliant. But we're all here for a reason, and we're here to do some quizzing. So, without any further ado, let's get ready to quiz. And again, I will have to see, it's been a while since I've been doing some of the online quizzes, so if I'm a little bit slow in terms of moving things around, etc., please bear with me. We'll do the same thing as we've done sort of previously. I will put the questions up. I'll read them, put the questions up. I will read them again as well, so if you haven't heard them the first time, you'll have them there. We'll go through the answers at the end of the round, and yeah, we'll see how everything goes. And again, if on the live chat, say hello, abuse, whatever you want to do, have a good time this evening, and that's all that it's about. And apart from winning this bad boy. So, let's get ready. As always, we go into round number 1, which is general knowledge. So, round number 1, general knowledge. Question number 1. Which city is home to a football team nicknamed the Bantams? So that's question number 1 again. Which city is home to a football team nicknamed the Bantams? Question number 2. Who did Rishi Sunak replace as Chancellor of the Exchequer? So that's question number 2 again. Who did Rishi Sunak replace as Chancellor of the Exchequer? Question number 3. Fred Mumford and Timothy Claypole are main characters in which children's television show? So that's question number 3 again. Fred Mumford and Timothy Claypole are main characters in which children's television show? Question number 4. In a game of Trivial Pursuit, what colour is the history category? So we've got some hellos coming through on the chat. Simona, James, Renata and Kirsty. Hello guys. Hope you're all doing really well. Again, say hello in chat and yeah, I'll say hello back. So that's question number 4 again. In a game of Trivial Pursuit, what colour is the history category? Question number 5. In the song American Pie by Don McLean, what car did he drive? I'll give you a clue. If you start singing it, you might get it. I won't start singing it, by the way. So that's question number 5 again. In the song American Pie by Don McLean, what car did he drive? Question number 6. Which British king was nicknamed Farmer George? So that's question number 6 again. Which British king was nicknamed Farmer George? And I will need his number. Question number 7. Which alcoholic spirit do you add to orange juice to make a traditional screwdriver cocktail? So that's question number 7 again. Which alcoholic spirit do you add to orange juice to make a traditional screwdriver cocktail? Question number 8. Maurice Joseph Micklewhite found fame as who? So that's question number 8 again. Maurice Joseph Micklewhite found fame as who? Question number 9. What do the letters XL stand for in Roman numerals? So that's question number 9 again. What do the letters XL stand for in Roman numerals? And finally, in round 1, general knowledge, question number 10. What is the largest city and capital of Cyprus? I've just seen Alice's. Nige thinks I look like Dave Grohl. Not quite the rocker he is, but or the rocker that Big Nige is. Question number 10 again is, what is the largest city and capital of Cyprus? Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 1, general knowledge. I'll give you just a few moments just to go through your answers. If there's any questions that anyone didn't pick up on in the live chat on YouTube, just bung them in and I will repeat them. But if I don't hear anything in the next few seconds, I'll go through the answers for round number 1, general knowledge. Oh, and Anne-Marie thinks I look like Guy Fawkes. Fun fact, actually related to one of the co-conspirators. In fact, the main guy, Robert Catesby. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we'll go through the answers for round number 1, which is general knowledge. Question number 1 was, which city is home to a football team nicknamed the Bantams? It's Bradford. So the answer to question number 1 is Bradford. Question number 2. Who did Rishi Sunak replace as Chancellor of the Exchequer? It was Sajid Javid. Sajid Javid. Question number 3. Fred Mumford and Timothy Claypool are main characters in which children's television show? It's not going now. It was from the 70s, in the 80s and 90s. It was Rent-A-Ghost. Rent-A-Ghost. Question number 4. In a game of Trivial Pursuit, which I'm sure we've all been playing a lot during lockdown, what colour is the history category? It's yellow. So the answer to question number 4 is yellow. Question number 5. In the song American Pie by Don McLean, what car did he drive? And I won't sing it, but once you hear it, I'm sure you'll know. It's a Chevy. And I believe he drove it to the levee. Question number 6. Which British king was nicknamed Farmer George? It was George III, the Mad King. I will need the third on it. So if you put George II, no points. Question number 7. Which alcoholic spirit do you add to orange juice to make a traditional screwdriver cocktail? It's vodka. Question number 8. Maurice Joseph Micklewhite found fame as who? It was Michael Caine. So the answer to number 8 is Michael Caine. Question number 9. What do the letters XL stand for in Roman numerals? 40. So the answer to question number 9 is 40. And finally, in round number 1, general knowledge, what is the largest city and capital of Cyprus? It's Nicosia. So the answer to number 10 is Nicosia. In answer to David about the average cost to rent a ghost, well, they lived in quite a nice suburban house, which I'm sure in the 70s didn't cost that much, but now would actually be quite a lot of money. So renting a ghost, probably a fair bit. So those are your answers to round number 1, general knowledge. So again, if you can tot your answers up and go to the Google form, which is in the chat and in the description, as usual, enter your team name, enter your scores, no half points. Towards the end of the last quiz, people were trying to put half points in. Anyone puts a half point in, you'll get the whole point off. There's no half points in this quiz. So if you want to enter your scores, and then we'll take a look to see how everyone's doing. I'm going to have to try and remember which team was who as well. we'll give it a few more moments just to see if we've got anyone else in, and then we'll go through the top 10 leaderboard. Okay, so we'll get, I think we've got most of the team scores in. So we'll go through the top 10 or top 9 as we've got at the moment. So in 9th place, oh, actually we've just had another team in. Let's as usual, the Holston Hustlers, late again. Okay, so in 10th place with 4 points, we've got Good Eggs. In equal 7th place with 5 points, we've got Big Fact Hunts, Biggles Boys and Wuhan Man. In 6th place with 6 points, we've got Spuds. In 5th place with 7 points, we've got a Holston Hustlers. In equal 3rd place, we've got the COVID C words and the Crapoods with 8 points. In 2nd place with 9 points, we've got the Misfits. And in 1st place, so far with a perfect score of 10 out of 10, we've got Jeremy Corvid. So well done guys, after round 1, Jeremy Corvid are our leaders. Okay, so round number 1's done. Round number 2 is coming up, and this week it's a Valentine's Day. Well, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, but round number 2 will be questions all about Valentine's Day and love. Okay, just excuse me one moment whilst I get things set up. Oh, apologies, I mispronounced the 3rd place team. It's Crapons. Okay, so round number 2 is based on Valentine's Day, or love, or romance, or however you want to have it. So, question number 1. Netflix's hit period drama Bridgerton is based on the best-selling romance novels by which author? So question number 1 again, Netflix's hit period drama Bridgerton is based on the best-selling romance novels by which author? Question number 2. Which Shakespeare play is cult romantic comedy 10 Things I Hate About You based on? So that's question number 2 again. Which Shakespeare play is cult romantic comedy 10 Things I Hate About You based on? Question number 3. In 1929, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre occurred in which American city? So that's question number 3 again. In 1929, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre occurred in which American city? Question number 4. Can you name the Greek equivalent of the Roman god Cupid? So that's question number 4 again. Can you name the Greek equivalent of the Roman god Cupid? And again, just a reminder, regarding the picture round, we will be putting at half time after round 3. We'll put the picture round up again. So if you haven't got all of those European countries, you'll have that for 10-15 minutes at half time. Question number 5. What is the best-selling love song of all time according to the UK charts, which spent 15 weeks at number 1? So question number 5 again. What is the best-selling love song of all time according to the UK charts, which spent 15 weeks at number 1? Question number 6. Which fruit is sometimes called a love apple? So that's question number 6 again. Which fruit is sometimes called a love apple? Question number 7. In 1537, which English king declared February the 14th the holiday of St. Valentine's Day? So that's question number 7 again. In 1537, which English king declared February the 14th the holiday of St. Valentine's Day? Question number 8. Which British city did Shirley Valentine abandon for her Greek holiday? So that's question number 8 again. Which British city did Shirley Valentine abandon for her Greek holiday? Question number 9. Which famous building in New York lights up a red heart each St. Valentine's Day? So that's question number 9 again. Which famous building in New York lights up a red heart each St. Valentine's Day? And finally, in round number 2, Valentine's Day, question number 10. If you're quick to show your feelings, where do you wear your heart? So that's question number 10 again. If you're quick to show your feelings, where do you wear your heart? Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 2, Valentine's Day. So if you again want to just go through your answers and then we'll go through the answers together in just a moment. And again, if there's any questions that you do want repeating, bung them in the YouTube live chat and I will repeat them. If I don't hear anything, we'll go through the answers in just a moment. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we'll go through the answers for round number 2, which is Valentine's Day. Question number 1 was, Netflix's hit period drama Bridgerton is based on the best-selling romance novels by which author? Julia Quinn. So the answer to number 1 is Julia Quinn. Question number 2 was, which Shakespeare play is cult romantic comedy 10 Things I Hate About You based upon? It's The Taming of the Shrew. So the answer to number 2, it's The Taming of the Shrew. Question number 3. In 1929, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre occurred in which American city? It was Chicago. So the answer to number 3 is Chicago. Question number 4. Can you name the Greek equivalent of the Roman god Cupid? Well, it's Eros. So the answer to number 4 is Eros. Question number 5 was, what is the best-selling love song of all time according to the UK charts, which spent 15 weeks at number 1? It was Love Is All Around by Wet Wet Wet. Just need Love Is All Around. Question number 6. Which fruit is sometimes called a love apple? It's a tomato. So the answer to number 6, it's tomato, or tomato if you're American. Question number 7. In 1537, which English king declared February the 14th the holiday of St. Valentine's Day? It's the old romantic Henry VIII. So the answer to question number 7, Henry VIII. Question number 8. Which British city did Shirley Valentine abandon for her Greek holiday? It was Liverpool. Liverpool. Question number 9. Which famous building in New York lights up a red heart each St. Valentine's Day? It's the Empire State Building. So the answer to question number 9 is the Empire State Building. And finally, your last question, round number 2, Valentine's Day. Question number 10. If you're quick to show your feelings, where do you wear your heart? You wear your heart on your sleeve. So on your sleeve is the answer to question number 10. Okay guys, so if you want to head back to your to the Google form using the same link that you did before, again put in the same team name, try and be as exact as you were before. If you did put a swear word in, again I've taken that out, but use that swear word again. Put your team name in, put your score for round number 2, and we'll see how everyone's doing. Okay, so we've got some scores coming through. We'll see how everyone's doing. Again, hopefully you're all enjoying yourselves tonight on this February Saturday evening. Okay, so we've got 7 teams. We're waiting for 3 other teams to come through. Surprise, surprise, the Holston Hustlers had actually managed to come through. Okay, so I think we've got everyone through so far. Okay, so let's take a look at our leaderboard after round number 2. So in equal 9th place, we've got, with 10 points, we've got the Good Eggs and the Biggles Boys. In equal 7th place, we've got Spuds and Big Fact Hunt with 11 points. 6th place is Wuhan Man with 12 points. In 5th place with 14 points, we've got Holston Hustlers. In 4th place is the COVID C Words with 16 points. In equal 2nd place, we've got the Crapos and the Misfits with 17 points. And in 1st place, just 1 point ahead of them, we've got Jeremy Corvid with 18 points. Well done, Jeremy Corvid. Okay, so we're going into round number 3 this week, which is food and drink. Okay, so round number 3 this week is food and drink. And again, we'll take a 10 minute break after this round. And again, you can carry on with your picture round of name the European country from the outline. Okay, so round number 3, food and drink this week. Question number 1 is, Gruyere is a cheese from which country? So that's question number 1 again. Gruyere is a cheese from which country? Question number 2. What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? So that's question number 2 again. What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? Question number 3. Fava beans are known as... Fava beans are also known as what? So that's question number 3 again. Fava beans are also known as what? Question number 4. In the UK, it is known as bubble and squeak, but what is the equivalent known as in Ireland? So question number 4 again. In the UK, it is known as bubble and squeak, but what is the equivalent known as in Ireland? Question number 5. Lincolnshire sausage is flavoured with which herb? So that's question number 4 again. Question number 5 again. Lincolnshire sausage is flavoured with which herb? Question number 6. If you are diagnosed with celiac disease, which protein are you unable to eat? So that's question number 6 again. If you're diagnosed with celiac disease, which protein are you unable to eat? Question number 7. In the film Ratatouille, what is the name of the highly intelligent and idealistic young rat with unusually acute senses of taste and smell who dreams of becoming a chef like his idol, the late Auguste Gusteau? So that's question number 7 again. In the film Ratatouille, what is the name of the highly intelligent and idealistic young rat with unusually acute senses of taste and smell who dreams of becoming a chef like his idol, the late Auguste Gusteau? Question number 8. The wine region of Marlborough produces almost 3/4 of which Southern Hemisphere country's wine? So that's question number 8 again. The wine region of Marlborough produces about almost 3/4 of which Southern Hemisphere's country's wine? Question number 9. What is the main ingredient of the German Blutwurst? So that's question number 9 again. What is the main ingredient for the German Blutwurst? And finally, in round number 3, food and drink, question number 10. Ladyfinger is a variety of which fruit? So that's question number 10 again. Ladyfinger is a variety of which fruit? Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 3, food and drink. Again, if you just want to take your time or take a few moments just to go over your answers. If there's any questions that you want repeated, just let me know in the live chat on YouTube. And I will repeat them. If I don't hear anything, we'll go through the answers together for round number 3, food and drink. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we'll go through the answers for round number 3, food and drink. Just laughing at some of the comments. Question number 1 was, Gruyere is a cheese from which country? It's Switzerland. So the answer to number 1 is Switzerland. Question number 2. What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? It's tea. So the answer to question number 2, it's tea. Question number 3. Fava beans are also known as what? They're known as broad beans. So the answer to question number 3 is broad beans. Question number 4. In the UK it is known as bubble and squeak, but what is the equivalent known as in Ireland? It's Colcannon. Colcannon. Question number 5. Lincolnshire sausage is flavoured with which herb? It's sage. So the answer to question number 5 is sage. Question number 6. If you are diagnosed with celiac disease, which protein are you unable to eat? It's gluten. Hopefully someone got that right. Question number 7. In the film Ratatouille, what is the name of the highly intelligent and idealistic young rat with unusually acute senses of taste and smell, who dreams of becoming a chef like his idol, the late Auguste Gusteau? It's Remy. So the answer to question number 7 is Remy. Question number 8. The wine region of Marlborough produces almost 3/4 of which Southern Hemisphere's country's wine? It's New Zealand. So the answer to question number 8, it's New Zealand. Question number 9. What is the main ingredient for the German Blutwurst? Blood. I assume like our black pudding. So the ingredient is blood. And finally, question number 10. Ladyfinger is a variety of which fruit? It's banana. So the answer to question number 10 is a banana. Like I said, unfortunately, Finn, I've just seen your message for question number 4. The answer I've got is Colcannon. I've heard of Champ before, but the answer I've got is Colcannon. So, unless you put Colcannon down, you don't get a point. We're tougher in this lockdown. It's a tough lockdown quiz, much like lockdown. Okay, guys, so that's the end of round number 3. If you want to head back to the Google form, enter your scores for that round. We'll see how everyone's doing. We'll take a break after this round for 10 minutes or so, and you've got your pitch round to carry on going through. So if you want to start entering your scores, we'll see how everyone's doing. Okay, so I think we've got just about everyone in at the moment. So we'll take a look how everyone is doing after round number 3. So in 10th place, we've got the Good Eggs with 16 points. In ninth place with 17 points, we've got Wuhan Man. In 8th place with 18 points, we've got the Biggles Boys. In joint 6th place, we've got Spuds and Big Fat Hunts with 19 points. In 5th place, we've got the Holston Hustlers with 20 points. In equal 3rd place, we've got the Misfits and Jeremy Corvid with 24 points. In 2nd place, 1 point ahead, we've got the COVID C Words with 25 points. And in 1st place, with 27 points, we've got the Crapos. And so far, they are winning the prize to get their name on this trophy. Again, that's what you're playing for, guys, this week. Your name on trophy. At the end of, if we carry on doing this, at the end of the lockdown quizzes, which is basically going to be whenever Boris decides to open the pubs again, I presume. Whoever has the most wins on this trophy gets to keep it. It's a pretty amazing trophy. Okay, guys, so that's the end of the first half of the quiz. I'll pop back up the pitch around so you can take a look at it. And we'll take a 10-minute break, come back, and then we'll do the last 2 rounds. Okay, guys? Okay, I hope everyone's making good progress on name those European countries in our pitch round. Again, we'll do the answers for the pitch round at the end of the quiz as usual. We'll give just a few more sort of moments for everyone to get back before we make a start on round number 4, which will be entertainment. And again, whilst you're waiting, if you want to hit the like on the YouTube stream, subscribe, or anything along those lines. And again, if you want any comments in nice comments, but any comments in the live chat, see how you're getting on. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we'll go on to round number 4, which is entertainment. So, round number 4, entertainment. Question number 1. Star Trek star William Shatner played a cop in which 1980s police action series? So that's question number 1 again. Star Trek star William Shatner played a cop in which 1980s police action series? Question number 2. How is Abel Makun my eyesight isn't working particularly well. How is Abel Makonnen Tesfaye better known? So that's question number 2 again. How is Abul Makonnen Tesfaye better known? Question number 3. Which Canadian comedian is a regular on the TV panel show circuit and released her second Netflix special, Glitter Room, in 2019? So that's question number 3 again. Which Canadian comedian is a regular on the TV panel show circuit and released her second Netflix special, Glitter Room, in 2019? Question number 4. Isn't She Lovely was a worldwide hit, #1 in 19 countries for which artist? So that's question number 4 again. Isn't She Lovely was a worldwide hit, reaching #1 in 19 countries for which artist? Question number 5. Which country has won the most Eurovision Song Contests? So that's question number 5 again. Which country has won the most Eurovision Song Contests? Question number 6. In the film Groundhog Day, which instrument does Phil learn to play? So that's question number 6 again. In the film Groundhog Day, what instrument does Phil learn to play? Question number 7. Which superstar had a UK #1 album in August 2020 with Folklore? So that's question number 7 again. Which superstar had a UK #1 album in August 2020 with Folklore? Question number 8. Who starred as Magneto in the first of the X-Men films released in 2000? So that's question number 8 again. Who starred as Magneto in the first of the X-Men films released in 2000? Question number 9. Which two actresses are the leads in the TV series Killing Eve? That's question number 9 again. Which two actresses are the leads in the TV series Killing Eve? And finally, in round number 4, entertainment, question number 10. Who was the first Beatle to have a solo #1 single? So that's question number 10 again. Who was the first Beatle to have a solo #1 single? Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 4, entertainment. Again, we'll give you just a moment just to go through your answers, and then we'll go through the answers together. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we'll go through the answers for round number 4, entertainment. Question number 1 was, Star Trek star William Shatner played a cop in which 1980s police action series? It was T.J. Hooker. So the answer to number 1, T.J. Hooker. Question number 2. How is Abel McKinnon Tesavi better known? Well, he starred in the Super Bowl halftime show. It's The Weeknd. So The Weeknd. Question number 3. Which Canadian comedian is a regular on the TV panel show circuit and released her second Netflix special, Glitter Room, in 2019? It's Katherine Ryan. So the answer to question number 3 is Katherine Ryan. Question number 4. Isn't She Lovely was a worldwide hit, reached number 1 in 19 countries for which artist? It was Stevie Wonder. Question number 5. Which country has won the most Eurovision Song Contests? It's Ireland. So the answer to number 5 is Ireland. Question number 6. In the film Groundhog Day, what instrument does Phil learn to play? And it was actually Groundhog Day the other day, and I think we've all probably experienced Groundhog Day for the last kind of year. He was actually learning to play the piano. So the answer to number 6 is the piano. Question number 7. Which superstar had a UK number 1 album in August 2020 with Folklore? It was Taylor Swift. So the answer to number 7 is Taylor Swift. Question number 8. Who starred as Magneto in the first of the X-Men films released in 2000? It was Sir Ian McKellen. So Sir Ian McKellen, the answer to question number 8. Question number 9, and I'll need both of the names of the actresses. Again, no half points. Which 2 actresses are the leads in the TV series Killing Eve? Jodie Comer and Sandra Oh. So if you put both of those names down, you get a point. If you put one of those names down, you get no points. So it's Jodie Comer and Sandra Oh. And finally, in round 4 entertainment, question number 10. Who was the first Beatle to have a solo number 1 single? It wasn't John, it wasn't Paul, it wasn't Ringo, it was George Harrison. So the answer to question number 10 is George Harrison. Okay guys, so if you want to toss up your scores for round number 4 entertainment and then head back to the Google form and enter your, again, keep the same team name, enter your scores. And we'll see how everyone's doing after round number 4. So we've got some scores starting to come through. Okay, so I think we've got everyone through. So we'll take a look at the leaderboard after round number 4, entertainment. Okay, so in 10th place, we've got Wuhan Man with 21 points. In 9th place, with 22 points, we've got Spuds. In 8th place, with 23 points, we've got The Good Eggs. In equal 6th place, we've got the Biggles Boys and Big Fact Hunts with 27 points. In 5th place, we've got the Holes and Hustlers with 29 points. In 4th place, with 32 points, we've got the Misfits. In 3rd place, we've got, with 33 points, Jeremy Corvid. And in equal 1st place, with 35 points, we've got the COVID C Words and Crapos. Well done, guys. So we're going into our final round of the regular quiz again, remembering that we've got the pitch round still to mark. So our final regular round this week, round number 5, will be history. Okay, so round number 5 this week is history. Okay, question number 1. Who was made Lord Mayor of London in 1397, 1398, 1406 and 1419? So that's question number 1. Again, who was made Lord Mayor of London in 1397, 1398, 1406 and 1419? Question number 2. Which British archaeologist discovered Tutankhamun's tomb? That's question number 2 again. Which British archaeologist discovered Tutankhamun's tomb? Question number 3. Who was the first human to journey into space? So question number 3 again. Who was the first human to journey into space? Question number 4. What did the Romans call Scotland? That's question number 4 again. What did the Romans call Scotland? Question number 5. Who was the youngest British Prime Minister? So that's question number 5 again. Who was the youngest British Prime Minister? Question number 6. As recently dramatised in a critically acclaimed miniseries, what year did the Chernobyl disaster occur? So that's question number 6 again. As recently dramatised in a critically acclaimed miniseries, what year did the Chernobyl disaster occur? Question number 7. Whose body was exhumed from Westminster Abbey more than 2 years after his death to be executed for treason? So that's question number 7 again. Whose body was exhumed from Westminster Abbey more than 2 years after his death to be executed for treason? Question number 8. Which part of Berlin was enclosed by the wall? So question number 8 again. Which part of Berlin was enclosed by the wall? Question number 9. Which nationality was polar explorer Roald Amundsen? Yep, Renata, I'll repeat question number 7 at the end. But question number 9, which nationality was the polar explorer Roald Amundsen? And finally, in round number 5, history, question number 10. Which US president had the middle name Milhouse? And I will repeat question number 7, as that's been obviously requested. So question number 10 again. Which US president had the middle name Milhouse? So question number 7, which was requested to be repeated, was whose body was exhumed from Westminster Abbey more than 2 years after his death to be executed for treason? So that's whose body was exhumed from Westminster Abbey more than 2 years after his death to be executed for treason. Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 5, history. Again, if there's other questions that you want repeated, let us know in the live chat. I'll give you a moment just to go through your answers for round number 5, history, and then we'll go through the answers together. Okay, so if everyone is ready, we'll go through the answers for round number 5, history. Question number one was, who was made Lord Mayor of London in 1397, 1398, 1406 and 1419? Well, I'm sure we've all been to the pantomime about him. It was Richard Dick Whittington. So the answer to question number one was Richard Dick Whittington. If you put Dick Whittington, then that's acceptable. Question number two was, which British archaeologist discovered Tutankhamun's tomb? The answer was Howard Carter. So the answer to number two, Howard Carter. Question number three. Who was the first human to journey into space? It was Yuri Gagarin. So the answer to question number three is Yuri Gagarin. Question number four. What did the Romans call Scotland? It was Caledonia. Caledonia. Question number five. Who was the youngest British Prime Minister? It was William Pitt the Younger. So the answer to number five, William Pitt the Younger. Question number six was, as recently dramatised in a critically acclaimed miniseries, what year did the Chernobyl disaster occur? It was 1986. So the answer to number six is 1986. Question number seven. Whose body was exhumed from Westminster Abbey more than 2 years after his death to be executed for treason? It was Oliver Cromwell. So the answer to number seven is Oliver Cromwell. Question number eight. Which part of Berlin was enclosed by the wall? Well, the wall was put up by the East Germans, so it was West Berlin. It was West Berlin that was actually enclosed. Question number nine. Which nationality was the polar explorer Roald Amundsen? He was Norwegian. So the answer to number nine is Norwegian. And finally, in round number five, question number 10 was, which US president had the middle name Milhouse? It was Richard Nixon. Richard Milhouse Nixon is the answer to question number 10. Okay guys, so that's the end of round number 5, history. Again, if you want to start totting up your scores and head back to the Google form to enter in your team name as you've used before and your scores. We'll see how everyone is doing before we go through the answers for the pitch round. Okay, so we've got some scores coming through. Okay, so I think we've got just about everyone through now. Okay, so we'll take a look at our leaderboard before we go into the answers for the pitch around. Okay, so in 10th place with 25 points, we've got Wuhan Man. In 9th place with 29 points, we've got Spuds. In 8th place with 30 points, we've got The Good Eggs. In 7th place with 31 points, we've got Biggles Boys. In 6th place, we've got The Big Fat Hunt with 34 points. With 38 points, in 4th place, equal 4th place, we've got The Misfits and The Holston Hustlers. In 3rd place with 41 points, we've got The Crapos. And in equal 1st place with 43 points, we've got The COVID C-Words and Jeremy Corvid. So, to win, not to win, but to get your name as the first winners, and if there's a joint winner, they both go on it. There's no tiebreaker this week. We've got Jeremy Corvid and the COVID C-Words leading it, but could the Crapos in the pitch round make a comeback? Okay, so if everyone's ready, we will go to the scores for the pitch round, which was this week. Name the country from the outline. So whilst we just get set up, if everyone's ready to go through and answer what they've put down for the pitch round. Question from one of the Skinners about the Berlin Wall. They literally had to be an airlift for West Berlin because they encased all of West Berlin in a wall. And again, I go back to my previous statement at the start of the quiz. My answers are final. But good choice, one of the Skinners. Anywho. Okay, so let's go through the answers. Let's go through the answers for the pitch round, which was name that European country from the outline. Okay, so pitch number 1, it was Bulgaria. Pitch number 2, that was Ireland, or Republic of Ireland. Pitch number 3, it was Switzerland. Pitch number 4, well, we were just talking about that particular country. It was Germany. Pitch number 5, lots of islands. It was Greece. Pitch number 6, it was Portugal. Pitch number 7, again, lots of islands, but a little bit further north. It was Norway. Pitch number 8, it was even further north. It's Iceland. Pitch number 9, Denmark. And finally, pitch number 10, looks like a boot kicking a football. It was Italy. So those are your answers for the pitch round. And again, if you want to tot your answers up and head on back over to that Google form, put in your team name, put in your score, and we'll see who's going to win or put their name on this trophy. It obviously won't be engraved, it will be some kind of label that will be ready for next week. And again, as I said, at the end of whilst you're all doing that, once this lockdown virtual quiz has reached its finale, whoever has the most wins, whichever team, so keep your team name, whoever has the most team wins, I will post this trophy to them so you can keep it as a reminder. Okay, so we've got some scores coming through. Okay, so we've got everyone through. We'll go to the leaderboard in just a mo. So, in 10th place with 32 points, which I think is probably a very good score. It sounds as if that was a one-man show. We've got the Wuhan Man with 32 points in 10th place. In 9th place with 37 points, we've got Spuds. In 8th place with 39 points, we've got the Good Eggs. In 7th place with 40 points, we've got the Biggles Boys. In 6th place with 41 points, we've got the Misfits. In 5th place with 44 points, we've got the Big Fact Hunts. In 4th place with 46 points, we've got the Holston Hustlers. In 3rd place with 51 points, we've got the Crapos. And 2 points ahead with 53 points, in joint first place, we've got the COVID C Words and Jeremy Corvid. Well done, guys. Both the teams will be entered as the inaugural winners of the Pete Trophy. And there's no tie break. I can't really do that on a virtual sort of quiz. So you both become the inaugural winners of our quiz trophy. And there we go. Well done, Jeremy Corvid and the COVID C Word. Round of applause to everyone. Again, hopefully you've all had a good time tonight. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. You've had a good time. Like I said, we'll carry on doing this. I think a few people had mentioned sort of beforehand or sort of over the last sort of few months about sort of wanting to do this sort of again. We're not sure sort of how long this whole again third lockdown sort of will last, so we'll carry on doing it. Again, share it amongst friends, family, etc. if you enjoy it. If you want sort of more guys to sort of take part, hit the like button on YouTube, and yeah, that always helps. And if you want to subscribe, and yeah, spread the word. As always, as I said sort of last time, I hope you guys all sort of have a good week, have a safe week, etc. Enjoyable week, and yeah. Hopefully we'll see you all again next week for some more quiz fun. So with all of that, I will leave you all to it, and have a good rest of the evening.